Guys, I typically don't like doing this kind of video. We're gonna bash on a company, but you guys love it, so we're gonna look at a knife that a subscriber sent me that's pretty bad. It could be one of the worst production knives I've had come in a long time. It's a fixed blade, so let's turn it around and start bashing on a company. Not really. Okay, yeah, really. So guys, in this box is something that was sent to me by one of the subscribers, and I'm going to be kind of critical of it. Let's go ahead and break it out, and I'll show you what's in here. And it's this fixed blade knife. It's by a company called KATSU KNIVES. It's got, and I'm going to tell you why here in a second, but it is the TKF 209SW. And apparently this company is in Corona, California. So let's get this, actually, let's look at the box. So it came, and this is one of the things, it has the hallmarks of some things that are just kind of like the scammy knives. And I'll point it out to you. Art of Survival, it comes with this cool box. Underneath here's another layer that had the sheath in it. But what you start seeing are some of the hallmarks of things like the Husk knife and M-Tech knives and things like that. So let's get the box out of the way and we'll take a look at this knife. Now, before we get into all that stuff, we're going to take a look at it. So the knife comes with a fairly nice Kydex sheath. Sorry, brain fart. Kydex sheath that has been emblazoned with the company logo and name. It does come with a Tech Lock style lock. If that's what you like, I would actually, if I was going to carry this, it would definitely be getting some soft loops. It does have the adjustable things for that. So there's the sheath. Let's get the sheath out of the way. Here comes the knife. So what you're looking at is a large chunk of D2, fairly thick blade stock, recurve Tonto fashion. It is a full fixed blade, skeletonized handles in G10. So I would have to look up. I know that there was a price. I'll put a price down here on these so you can kind of know as we walk into it. So this is one of those flashy, futuristic looking knives that is actually going to be one of the things that I don't like about it. And I say that because this is one of those things that is the hallmarks of this is one of those very Mall Ninja-esque style knives. So first and foremost, I can't really say that I like this knife. Because just we're looking at it as a completely opposite of that unknown Joker brand knives. This thing came really dull. It came really, really dull. This is how it came. I have not done anything with this knife because it's already dull. Like, it's not sharp. It is really uncomfortable in hand. It's very heavy. And it's the G10. These edges on here are just hard edges. They needed to scuff these off. And it's grippy, but it's just not the greatest. It's done in D2 steel. It has been coated, and you've got all this, but with weight reduction, even with weight reduction, this is fucking heavy. I'm sorry, I got to curse. And then this was the big one. So this is, these are the hallmarks I look for. So Takumi Talk, they talk about like the name of the Japanese name and what it means and all that. And then they throw it on there, and they're in Corona, California, and this is exactly what I would expect to see from M-Tech or some of the other like kind of scammy, crappy knife brands. USA knife design, crafted in China, D2 steel. So this is like a fixed blade M-Tech, and I'm telling you, look at that. It is not sharp. You can see the edge on that. No sharp point here, the marriage point, everything. Then you get to looking at the sheath, and the sheath on it, it's a good looking sheath. And I wanted to point this out. You see this spot right here where you put your thumb? That is almost dangerously sharp because it is a very stiff retention. And you got to push on that really hard. And it is sharp. That is just a sharp edge on that where they just put it on a grinder. It was like, there we go. Just cut that off. And then this Tech Lock style lock is just not very good. I got to look at it. I haven't even tried to put it on my belt yet, so I don't know why I can't seem to get it to work. Give me a second. I'll be right back. So there we go, guys. This piece was here, and I had to fight with it and pry with it to get it off. You can see where I was prying on it with my pry bar here, and then when I did get it off, it broke. So, I mean, I really, holy crap. Tech Lock style lock, you can see it's very, very flimsy. That is a very flimsy Tech Lock, and you have to have this piece in there. Unfortunately, mine broke. So now I would have to come up with a different, and it's not like I intentionally went out of my way to pry on it too hard. It was locked in there so tight that when I may be able to get it back on, but I'm pretty sure that one piece broke. So now I have a lock that is just substandard. That thing is just like so flimsy. I got to go ahead and say, like, I'm just not impressed with this at all. Like, this is, like, how do I do this? Like, this might appeal to some people. And like I said, I'm not sure about the price point. I'm not sure. It's an attractive looking knife that's going to appeal to a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is not, it says survival. This has nothing to do with survival. This has nothing to do with tactical. It's too heavy. It's too uncomfortable. You want something really good as a small fixed blade knife to carry, like as like a good defensive tool or an outdoor tool. Either one of these would fit the bill. You got this is a great outdoors knife. This is the Companion by Mora Knives. This is an outdoor knife. This is a knife you could survive with. This is another one. This is actually something you carry in both roles, like defensive, almost military style knife, and outdoors. This is the Buck 119 Special. So yeah, I just can't, guys, I can't. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. This video is probably going to get taken down. So if you'd be ever so kind as to like share it as much as possible before it gets taken down, maybe drop a super chat if you would like, or a super thanks. So anyway, guys, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like companies that do this. I don't like the price, regardless what it is. So yeah, let's turn us around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day. Yeah, guys. So this has all the hallmarks of some of those companies that pull that whole marketing it with a Japanese name, but it's designed here, but it's made here, and it's a survival knife, but it's not really, and it's just poorly done. And they probably, I mean, I hate bashing on a company so badly, but they probably put more money into the fancy packaging that they sent than they did in really doing this knife any justice. Because like I said, it's dull. It came very dull. Like not even like, that's in the realm of what I expect. No, it's dull. It's dull. It's uncomfortable. It's heavy. It's got a crappy sheath. The lock on it, I was able to fix the tech lock on the sheath, but every time you unlock that little piece, it falls out. So, and you need it to make sure that your sheath doesn't come off. So just all around, not at all impressed. But you know what does impress me is when you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. That's the best way to support the channel. I also have a bunch of links down below to most of the major vendor for knives. This will not be in there. You can click any of those links, purchase knives. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout. It does support the channel. Amazon store works the same. Take that, pin it to your browser, use it for all of your Amazon shopping. And I have got a couple links that have discounts built into them. Coffee Brand Coffee, Tempered Trail, some of the best coffee you're going to find. And if you're looking for the strongest, most robust laces for your shoes and handmade leather gear, check out Tempered Trail. 10% off for both of those when you use that link. Speaking of 10% off, coupon code crazysharp, all one word, all lowercase, will save you 10% at Fair & Forged Knife Works, Rosecraft Blades, and KATSU Knives, who are making my first folding knife. So other things you can do, I've got a public Discord. It's technically a gilded server, but you can check that out. It says join the community. Check that out and chat with me, and check out my paid membership where I have exclusive content. I do giveaways. I owe those guys a bunch of giveaway stuff, and there's a private Discord, a bunch of other benefits. There's members only content. So that's it on this one, guys. I love you. I'll keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next video.